The moment you have been waiting for is finally here. Today is the 11th of July, and we are expecting the consumer price index to drop later today. Today, Thursday, trust me, for the USD, it is most likely going to be on fire. If you stay to the end of the video, you are going to know our bias on the DXY, on the USD index, and of course, we're going to relate this to the Euro USD. So if you trade the Euro USD or any other major currency pair, or even if it is gold, trust me, you would want to stick around. Now, quickly, based on this DXY that we have in front of us, if you have a look at it, we've been talking about this major drop for a while now, showing that it is to the downside, but then the price needs to pull back. Price pull back to this first area over here. It pulled back from this support to this area here. And then once it got there, it broke out a bit, but this area didn't hold as support. Most times when price breaks a level, like here is support, whenever it breaks the level, it acts as resistance. And over here, when it broke out, we're expecting this area to act as support, but then it didn't hold, and now it has dropped back down. Now, based on where the price is, we're expecting at least a pullback to this area again of 105.05 area of resistance, at least to this area. But trust me, based on trend trading, based on the better areas to look out for entry to sell this USD index on this 1 hour time frame, this would most likely be a better area than here. And of course, this would be a better area. But we're expecting price to at least get to this area. If you are a Fibonacci retracement trader and you drop your Fib on the chart from the highs over here to the lows over here, you'll notice something. You'll notice confluence. And confluence over here, if you see, this same area that we said we would prefer price to get here, you notice that we have the 50 Fibonacci retracement and this area of resistance. So this would be a wonderful area for price to pull back to. Once you get back here, don't forget this is with respect to today's CPI, the Consumer Price Index, and we are expecting it to be explosive. Another thing, based on chart patterns, you will see this form of flag over here, which is channeling down, and now it has hit this lows here and looks to be pushing higher, at least to this area first of all. Then we'll wait and see if we get a breakout pullback and then push higher to 105.40 area. Now, the beautiful thing about this DXY that we have right in front of us is, if you look at the Euro USD, right? If you look at the Euro USD, you notice that this Euro USD has gotten to a major area of resistance over here. So that means that from here, we're expecting price to drop as well, at least to this area, just like the DXY. One good thing about the DXY and the Euro USD is that they tend to move very much in the opposite directions. They have a very high correlation, meaning that if the DXY is going up, you should be expecting the Euro USD to be going down. So as we said, here's an area of resistance, and we're hoping that it holds. Well, I won't say hoping, we don't do hope in the business, but we're expecting that it will hold. Don't forget, it's always good for you to have a directional bias, that this should hold as resistance, drop down to this area that should be support, but because of the distance, the risk to reward ratio will not be the best. I would like to see it break down on the CPI data coming out later today. And don't forget, just like we did for the Fibonacci, you can also drop a Fibonacci on your charts. And I'm sure that this area here that was resistance, and we should now have it as support, should probably be 50 or 61.8 area of retracement. Let's do that quickly from the lows over here all the way to the highs here. So from what we have just done, if you look very well, let's see. Aha, you can see we have the 50 and we have the 61.8. That simply means this 50 area, don't forget, it's an area, not a price point. So it's called an area, a level, or a zone. So this area over here of support, coupled with or confluence with the 50 Fibonacci retracement level, should be a good one. So guys, if you are a CT trader, a counter trend trader, this is where you should be looking forward to selling in this area here. Sell over here, stop loss above, TP1 here and then TP2 here. This will probably be the final TP. And then don't forget, once again, based on the consumer price index data, the market is going to be volatile. And if you are a trend trader, wait for price to get back to this point. Now, this is my own bias. If it aligns with yours, then hopefully that should give you more confidence. Don't forget the trade could go either way. If it goes against us, make sure that your stop loss is in place. Another unique thing that you need to note about the consumer price index is that it comes with a lot of volatility. And I remember 2023 September, or was it August? I think August, September, one of them. The CPI data release was so heavy that we had slippage on the chart, slippage in the market at that point in time, meaning that based on the slippage, if you set your stop loss somewhere, it could easily go past it and then give you a bigger loss. And this is something that normally happens whenever we have high impact news. So you need to be aware of this. If you do not have any directional bias or any of the majors or even gold, I would strongly advise for you to be on the sideline. So that is it for us based on this EURUSD, looking at the DXY based on today's CPI consumer price index data coming out. Now, don't forget, even if the news is positive or negative, it could go either way. All you need to know is that it is going to be explosive. The DXY is poised for an uptrend, a pullback, a retracement. So that means that this EURUSD could also be a pullback from here. And this should be more, first of all, a city trade opportunity before a trend trade opportunity. So let's see how it goes. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to use the comment section below. If the video was helpful in any way, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and we'll give you more videos timely like this so that you can approach the market in a better way. Thank you guys. It has been a good one. Enjoy the rest of the day and please ensure to trade safely. Goodbye for now. Cheers.